All right, we continue on what you can do to make extra cash. The last time we were talking about services you can render to those who are migrating abroad, those who are JAPA. Let's look at other things that people who have traveled out or who are traveling out might actually need from you. Because some of them are living, but they have some property, not the ones that they can sell now, but some property that they will love to manage while away. Although many people are traveling out and then they make it look like, oh, they are never coming back. But some of them actually have some plan B in their mind to someday come back to Nigeria. And when they come back, they want to be sure that there's something on ground that they can meet. Yes, where they're going holds promises for them, but you're not too sure. So people love to actually nurture something back at home. And they always look for trusted people. They need trusted people who can help them manage these things. Some have houses that they've put up for let, they have tenants in there, and they need someone to help them manage it. Not everyone uses the services of a lawyer. So if you're trusted enough, some people can actually leave such buildings in your hand, such properties, and say, please manage it for me. And in the process, you get a little cut of what you collect if you manage it well. And every month you can send it to their account. I mean, the proceeds to their account. Now, what you need to do is to approach people that you know that are traveling out that might need such services and let them know you're trustworthy enough to help them manage their landed properties or their built properties or their tenants and things like that. So that's one way to make money. Another way is this. Yes, people are traveling out, but they leave behind families and friends. Some have children because not everybody can travel with all their children at the same time. Some leave behind their children. So here is another thing you can do. Many of them will be looking for who can be the go-between, maybe an intermediary who can help them, maybe look after their aged parents, who can help their agent parents maybe do perform some transactions or do some things, get by basically, or who can help pay school fees of their children or buy the children some groceries or help do something. These are services you can render. You can help people who are abroad look after their own people back at home. And if you're trusted, who knows? Someone will refer you to the next person, and before you know it, you are earning cool cash staying back in Nigeria. Another service that you can render, people abroad repatriate a lot of funds back at home. Many of them use the banks, but some of them are looking for trusted bureau de change operators who can help them, maybe change money from one currency to naira. So you can actually get some references if you know bureau de change operators who are trustworthy, who you can link up. And, for that service, you get a little token. Not for every time, but maybe just for connecting them. If people know that you can connect and refer them to those that are trusted, why not? They won't mind actually also paying you in the process. I said it the last time, when people are traveling, they sell off their firms or their salon or some other organizations or businesses they've started. But not everyone. Some of them actually want to leave such organizations in the hands of someone who can help them manage it. The trust of many people have been broken because in times past they've been duped or cheated out. But I think we can begin to restore the trust that people have in others by doing these things well. You get money from it anyway, so and if you run it, who knows? They won't mind sharing with you more of the profits that they make. So look out for such people who are traveling out. They have businesses, they would love to continue running those businesses, but there's nobody to leave it behind. And if you convince them enough, they can actually leave you with such organizations or such shops or such businesses so you can help them run it. And in the process, remember, you make some cool cash. Okay, so another one, people who are not at home need those who can help them take decisions. Yes. Yeah, they've traveled out. Some of them have been abroad for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. So they really don't know some things that go on back at home. But they love to purchase something, maybe a landed property, maybe some other thing like that. And they need someone to help them confirm maybe the price, the location, the authenticity, the quality, or something. That's a service you can provide. You can actually help people do these background checks before they make purchases. So if you people know that you render those services, they'll just contact you and say, help me find out so and so, and you report back to them to say, okay, I've confirmed this is the amount, this is the distance, is authentic, you can go ahead, or you tell them no, don't do it, this is not authentic, and blah blah blah. You see, where there is abundance of something, you can be sure that there is the exact opposite of that thing also existing. So many people say, oh, they get scammed a lot and all that, but that's actually a market for you. You can actually create a market by creating services that people can trust. If you can show people that you're trustworthy, they will be willing to pay you for your services. Okay, so let's go to the direct opposite of what we've been discussing as a means to make money. Remember, this series has been about what we can do to make money conveniently. So far, all the things I've been discussing cost you trust, establishing trust, showing people that you're a person of integrity. And once you do that, you can make extra money from providing those services. If you've missed any or all of the videos on how to make money, or how to make extra money, please go and watch them. You would be glad you did. So let us talk about services you can render to another set of people, those that are considering coming back home. Yes, there are people who have gone abroad for 20, 30, 40 years. I've spoken with some of them who say, oh, sometime I would love to come back home. In fact, some, as we speak now, some are in the process of coming back home. Even if they will travel back, they want to come and establish something back in Nigeria. So what services can you render to them? As I said the last time, some of them need some background checks to be carried out on their behalf. They want to find out whether a landed property sells for the amount they've been told. They want to find out location where they can probably settle down. Do they want to settle down in the southwest, in the southeast, or in the north, or in the north central? What kind of business they can do? Some would even ask you, what is selling in Nigeria now? What can I come and do back at home? Those are services you can render. Do your research, gather all this information, and then share with them at a cost. And they won't mind paying you because you've made their jobs easier, because you have helped them to make a good decision. They will have something to base whatever decision they will make on. Also, for most people that are planning to come back, some of them have give back intentions. They would love to do something back to the society. They feel that now that they are advanced in age, some of them are 60-year-olds, 70, 80-year-olds, and they would just love to come back to Nigeria. Some of them are thinking of, what can I do to give back to this society? What can I do back to Nigeria? So in the process, they will need some researches done because they want to be well informed before they embark on such. Help them get information. Help them put all of this together. If you need help with how to do research and how to carry out some, searches, I can help. You can chat me in the comment section, or you send me an email. The email is on the profile. You can check it out. Then for the give back projects, some of them even need to know what equipment they need to get for such give back projects. Take for instance, a guest of mine that I spoke with in the science class, you can scroll, Abdul Idi. He is a sports person and would love to give back to Nigeria in the same sport. So for him now, he likely will want to know, okay, maybe where he wants to start from, maybe it's Lagos, maybe it's his hometown. Also, quite an appreciable number of people that are abroad desire to develop some property, and apart from the builder or the contractor they've given the project to, at times they love to have someone who is like a third eye, someone that can run errands for them, someone that can check up on the level of work ongoing at the site. You can come in handy there too. You can help them do all of that. At times they want to buy something, so you can help them, to help them get it. Just, scout around. And now what you can also help people who are returnees, what you can help them with when they come, you can be a tour guide. Some of them have been away from Nigeria for so long and they might not know their ways around because some places have changed. You can actually be their tour guide. Take them around. They want to go to the market, they want to go and shop, they want to go and get this thing. And some of them are actually a bit apprehensive when they come newly. Because people abroad hear the stories of what we go through in Nigeria and they feel that Nigeria is crazy and they're afraid of going out or meeting people and all that because they don't want to get harmed or robbed and all that. So you can be their tour guide, take them around, make them feel comfortable wherever they're going and all that. And of course, you charge them for it. If you just let people know that these are the services I render, some people, in fact, many people would be willing to pay for it. For returnees, they need to shop for the house. Some of them have buildings that they've left for some years. Those buildings are dusty and dirty. They need people to clean it. You can perform that. Yes. You can perform that services either alone or you look for few people to join you or even start a cleaning service for that particular market where you help people clean, people who haven't been in the house for a long time. You help them clean, wash everywhere, dust everywhere, make it habitable so that when they come, they just settle in easily. Who wouldn't want to pay you for such? Anyone will pay you if you do it right. There is also a very unique opportunity that I can cash in on. Some of us are blessed with having connections, knowing who does what. Maybe in some ministry, in some offices, who provides this service and all that. At times, people just need someone who can give them information as to who they need to see when they go to this office and blah, blah, blah. And as small or as mundane as it sounds, it solves somebody's problem. And really, the secret to making money or being wealthy is to locate the problem and then solve it. That's all. And people will pay you for it. So these are challenges to people who are coming back, and you can sit down and make a solution out of those challenges, offer the services, and you'll be making money. So we've treated those who were japaing, that's those who are migrating, and those who are coming back. In terms of services you can render to them. Now we'll go to another set of opportunities, things you can do to make extra cash. Don't miss it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube page so you can enjoy more of this. You can also press the notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you get notified, you get alerted, and you can watch it. Also, share the link and do well to leave a comment in the section below. Thank you.